students, we are going to learn about the Great American Revolution, the first great revolution witnessed. Okay, so once again I am repeating the revolution. Revolution means when people were deprived of freedom, they try to change the system that deprived their rights and freedom, and they bring new system either in peaceful way or armed way. It is called revolution. So my dears, we are going to learn about the Great American Revolution. All this revolution we want to learn as three parts: the causes, the course and the impact. Cause means what are the factors responsible for the outbreak of that revolution. Course means the important incidents during the revolution. And impact means the after effect or how it influenced us or the great contributions given by this revolution. So we want to learn it as three parts. The American Revolution of 18th century. So as I told you, we are going to discuss about the causes of American Revolution. My dears, America, it was land unknown for the foreign countries, foreigners for long years. Okay. So by 16th century, a group of Europeans, they migrated to the eastern coast of North America and they established 13 colonies. It was the first cause of American Revolution. So once again, by 16th century, some Europeans migrated to the eastern coast of North America and they established 13 colonies. Now the second point. Actually, these British merchants, these Europeans migrated to the eastern coast of North America. These Europeans, they implemented an exploitative law. Okay, actually they implemented the exploitative law with the help of their motherland. Motherland means the Great Britain. The exploitative law implemented by the British merchants is called mercantilism. That is the second cause of American Revolution. Mercantilism mainly in 5 areas. First thing, the goods to and from the colonies must be carried only in British ships. Secondly, products like wool, sugar, cotton, tobacco, they must be carried only to England. Okay. Thirdly, British stamp must be affixed on all the legal documents, newspapers, magazines, pamphlets, etc. Fourthly, the colonies must provide food and shelter to the British troops maintained in the colonies. Lastly, high tax for tea, sugar, etc. These are the 5 areas of mercantilism. So by this, it is very clear that the colonies, they were totally exploited by the Britain. Then the next cause for the American Revolution was Boston Tea Party. Boston Tea Party means, actually this incident happened in 1773, on December 16, 1773. Actually a group of people, they told themselves as Red Indians, and they boarded to the ship in Boston Harbor and they threw 342 chests of tea packets in the sea. This incident is called Boston Tea Party. And the fourth cause for the American Revolution, it was the great ideologies of John Locke and Thomas Paine. These great thinkers influenced the people. John Locke said, it is he was totally against in depriving the rights of people. And Thomas Paine said it was something absurd to overrule by a continent by another continent. Like that, these two great thinkers, they encouraged and they gave great ideology to the people. So these are the main causes of American Revolution. Once again, I am concluding the points. First thing, the group of Europeans migrated to North America and they established colonies. Second is the mercantilism. Mercantilism, it is exploitative law implemented by the British merchants. Actually, the mercantilist law in 5 areas. Thirdly, Boston Tea Party. and fourthly, the great ideologies of John Locke and Thomas Paine. These are the main causes of American Revolution. Next is the course of American Revolution. Here we want to learn the major incidents during the American Revolution. Actually, it is from the major incidents from 1774 to 1783. Some of the major incidents happened during this period. It is the course of American Revolution. 1774, it is the time for First Continental Congress. Delegates of all the colonies except Georgia, they met at Philadelphia under the leadership of Virginia. Okay, and these colonies, the delegates from all these colonies, they decided to send a petition to king demanding to decrease the regulations in trade and industry, and they also requested the king no new taxes without the approval of colonies. Yes, the great slogan of American Revolution. Once again, I am telling you, no more taxation. Okay, so the colonies decided to send a petition to the British king. But immediately what happened? Actually, the king sent the army. So in 1775, Second Continental Congress selected George Washington as the commander-in-chief of Continental Army. Okay. During this period, Thomas Paine issued a pamphlet called Common Sense. This Common Sense contained the rights of people. And in 1776, Declaration of Rights of Man. Actually, Declaration of Rights of Man was prepared by Thomas Jefferson and Benjamin Franklin. The war between the colonies and the Great Britain started by the Declaration of Independence in 1776, and the war came to end by 1781. And in 1783, through the Treaty of Paris, treaty means after the war the two countries came into a peace pact, that is called treaty. And in 1773, Treaty of Paris, through this treaty the Britain accepted the independence of these 13 American colonies. And the next great task was preparation of Constitution. James Madison prepared American Constitution, and according to it, George Washington became the first president of United States of America. My dears, we are going to learn about the great impact of American Revolution. American Revolution, it motivated and it gave much contributions to the later revolution. After the American Revolution, many great revolutions happened. Actually, this revolution motivated and it gave great ideologies and it motivated the people for the upcoming revolutions. Secondly, the first written constitution. American Constitution is the first written constitution. Then Republican form of government. Okay, central state, like that, the first Republican form of government. And it is the greatest revolution witnessed during the modern time. Okay, so I think by that the American Revolution is clear for you. Already I explained about the causes of American Revolution. In causes, we want to focus on four areas: establishment of colonies, mercantilism, and then Boston Tea Party, ideologies of John Locke and Thomas Paine. Next, we discuss about the course of American Revolution. During the course of American Revolution, we discussed about First Continental Congress, Second Continental Congress. Thomas Paine issued the pamphlet and Declaration of Independence. Then 1781, the war ended. 1783, Treaty of Paris, the colonies became independent. James Madison prepared the Constitution. That much we discussed about the course of revolution, and the last part, the great outcome or how it influenced the world. I think American Revolution is clear for you. Thank you. Have a nice day.